to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. The Jayhawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. You have to wonder about his confidence after a 5-interception day in that loss. And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, it's Cook. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? It's complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down. Like, makes a
grab down the left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense changing the play. Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Epps. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They go play action with Hawkins. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Michael Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And, oh, it's a fake. And the tackle is made, but that fake worked to perfection to pick up the first down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. There's a crease.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And they get another 1st down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get 1st downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back.
The play-action fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Thanks to grab. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Here's a heat. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Francis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Hawkins. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Again, it's Hawkins. On the run, still looking. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And it's a little bit of a cat and mouse game there. Nice job by the defense dialing up the perfect cover.
Oh, what a call on the fake. They're going to throw it. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, first down here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Edwards. And he could not get loose on the run.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Willis. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on op.
Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the ground with the counter. Across the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. They go play action with Hawkins. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Mountaineers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Hawkins. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kickers looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. Right down the gut of the field. All the way. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Flips it out to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Michael Hawkins. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. They're working that left side.
You know, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it.
Here's a little room there. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mountaineers have taken it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He wants it all. Touchdown Mountaineers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Quarterback adapted. Hard running there. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. On his way back from the 20. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Complete to the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hawkins. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the move. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Marshall. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return, and the ball's free deep in his own territory. Kicking team's got it.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I did check in with the West Virginia head coach coming out of the locker room. He talked to his team in the locker room about their energy level. He said this game is close, but everything of our season is on the line. He's trying to get them fired up, getting them on the field, ready to go here to start the third. More energy, more enthusiasm. They've got to have it here late in the season to keep their playoff dreams alive.
Okay, Holly. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long.
Booster.
Making side adjustments here. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got him. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Got a man, it's Edwards.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. 3rd down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Might be calling a hot route.
Sweep. Go.
Michael Hawkins. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it in, it's Edwards. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Cox. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The run inside. It's Edwards. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. What a grab with one hand.
How about that snag, man? Some people need 2 hands to catch the football. He just needs 1. Like, big-time play, catches the ball, and then doesn't fall down. After the catch, still wants to get more yards, get upfield, and create the explosive play. That was a fun play to watch.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go play action with Hawkins. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. Crosses the 30, he's got away.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
So now it's 2nd and long. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Hawkins. Finds his big tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cox. Flying out to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but
could be an alley. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Kansas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
West Virginia starts this drive and the offense looks ready to go. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Hawkins. That's caught. It's Hamilton. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads quickly. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Gets it to the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage throwing it to...
Snags it and he's open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The inside handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Marshall. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, number 19.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. All wideouts, no backs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the fourth quarter by this quarterback.
Snagged in the middle. It's Cox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Marshall. It's complete to the left. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the middle. He caught it! And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Gives it to the back on the draw. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Got a little grass. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Mountaineers. Great job by the back on the option. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's McMillan. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. This time he's got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the run. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's going to go down as time has run out. confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there.